How's up, y'all? It's popping this G. About to react to this vid by Cut. This is Ranked Strangers from least to most intelligent. Y'all ain't shit. Let me get on an episode like this on Cut and y'all niggas try to put me towards the back. I'm going off on everybody. I'm roasting all you niggas. Y'all gonna be fucked up. So we're gonna see what they do, but trifling. Let's watch.
What do you do for a living?
I teach
dance. I feel like we about to get
There's
real
a lot of
racist.
skills that come with dancing. I just don't know if pattern recognition would be one of them.
So when I choreograph a dance for 30 kids, you don't think there's pattern recognition?
She's mad already.
I'm not mad. I'm asking a question.
I've seen this thing before on the end.
Hello.
Hi.
Looking like he coming in.
Hey,
Wait. He high. What? Why was that so difficult?
Hello.
Hi.
Maybe he nervous.
18.
18. Do you consider yourself to be intelligent?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm trying to.
Of course.
Well, why of course?
I feel like it's important to talk and think highly of yourself in general.
Yeah, I've been tested. I was in the 140s as a kid, graduated early. I was doing college work in high school, all that.
So you're an intelligent guy.
Yeah.
How can you identify
What you do for a living,
an
Mr. Intelligent?
person?
That's a really complicated question. If they have good decision-making skills, if they are intuitive.
It's somebody you can give a Rubik's Cube and they can solve it. Problem-solving skills, pattern recognition are really the characteristics of intelligence. Just because you did well in school doesn't mean I'll think you're smart.
Do you think you can recognize intelligence in other people?
My degree was in psychology.
You think that's going to help you do?
Oh, I think that's going to help me a lot today. A lot.
Everybody go ahead and head on out there.
She's a little too confident.
This is cool.
This is good.
Yeah, we have
I love
1
him.
through 6 ranking. 1, who you think is the most intelligent, and 6 being who you think is the least intelligent.
Look at this old man with his beauty.
All right, here we go. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Kiara.
Hi, Kira. I love your space buns.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell intelligence-wise based on the outfit?
That is so dumb.
I'm not falling for your tricks.
Yeah.
Especially not with a black woman. I'm not doing that with my sisters.
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Ooh.
What does that have to do with intelligence?
If you use your right hand, you tend to be associated with words like logical, mathy, brainy.
Yeah,
Did you do run and start at all?
I did.
So did you get your AA while you were still in high school and graduate with it? Or
Yeah, I
after?
graduated with them at the same time.
Oh boy.
You know your GPA in high school?
1.5.
We in the same boat.
Cool.
Do you work really well under pressure?
I do. I'm such a procrastinator. And I have ADHD, so I can't ever get anything done when I need to. But tests under pressure, I feel like it's easier for me.
Yeah.
She's pretty smart. I'm gonna give you 2.
I'm gonna give you a solid 3.
I'm going to give you 3. I think you're very intelligent, but you don't strike me as someone who really loves solving puzzles, I guess, and maybe like riddles and stuff.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That's a nice way of her
what's up,
saying
boy?
you don't seem like you the smartest.
How you been? Chilling?
Chilling like a villain.
How old are you? Let's start there.
23.
Oh, fuck, he's young. These young kids aren't smart. That's right.
You go to college? Thinking about college?
I did
I
a
disagree.
semester in college, but I dropped out.
So what are you doing now?
I own my own business. Most of my work is gold plating.
What got you into that?
Building lowriders. Yep. What's so funny?
So I see the stereotype and you fit it, but that doesn't mean you're not intelligent. A lot of people out there are going to understand how much it takes to build a lowrider, the engineering behind it, what it takes to build custom parts.
I'm going to give you a brain teaser. Which 5-letter word is shorter when you add 2 letters to it?
Girl, I hate riddles because they stupid.
It's short because you're adding 2 letters to it because it's shorter.
Got you.
I'm giving you 5.
Alright, so I'm gonna give you a solid 5.
That was
Say
stupid.
less.
Yeah.
They are trifling.
You're all friendly. This is going to be hard.
I think you're delightful.
Thank
You're smiley, your eyes are sparkling. That does not mean you're smart or not smart.
Did you go to college?
I'm in college right now.
What do you study?
I study information science and design. A little bit of programming here and there, but I
Programming?
think it's like coding, yeah.
What code do you write in?
I'm taking a SQL class right now and a JavaScript class as well.
They gonna automatically rank her high.
You can take 3.
Thank
can
you
take
so
3.
much.
You're in a hard thing, so in order for you to do scripting and coding, it takes a lot of problem-solving skills and creative thinking.
I'm mad they gave my
Minus
homie
9?
4 and 5.
81.
Minus 6
75.
plus 3
78.
divided by 8.
78 divided by 8? Is that even divisible?
It's not divisible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a 2. You do some crazy stuff in college that I don't even know about.
I'm going to give you a 6. But who knows?
Did my race play any part in anything?
That's a good question. Do you feel like people tend to think you're extra dumb or extra smart because of your race?
I think people might think I'm smarter than I actually am, but
I think you're smart. You're brilliant.
You did give her the lowest.
Right. What are we talking
I
about?
have to get some of the old, lowest.
Hello.
What do you do for
She ain't making no
I'm a
sense.
director and I work in renewable energy.
renewable energy? What kind of energy?
Well, my sister's all hot on natural gas, and I keep telling her, go solar, go solar. I'm thinking.
Solar energy and those are things, and talking about wind and reusable energy, that's thinking outside the box.
How old are you?
Hey, older
58.
people.
Yeah.
Got some years on you. Got some years. Do you think yourself is wise?
58 years old. I thought this nigga was in his 80s. I digress. People who are older also, I feel like in general they tend to be a bit more intelligent because they've been through some shit, they've seen some shit, they've experienced some shit. You feel me? So they're generally smarter.
I think I am, yeah.
I don't think you're the smartest, but that's okay.
I don't
Why
like
would
her.
you think I'm the smartest?
Well, I think honestly your age may be playing a little bit into it, perhaps. But
I think we get better when we're older.
I hope
Exactly.
so. I hope I'm wrong.
Unless they have some type of disease.
I'm gonna give you 4.
All right.
Nah, 6.
All right.
6.
Hi.
I'm mad they played
What
that
was your
one.
favorite subject in school?
I loved math.
What are your hobbies?
I love to read.
Graduate high school?
I did.
College?
I did.
Ooh, what you do in college?
Dance education and special education.
What do you do for a living?
I teach dance.
Oh, joy. There's a lot of skills that come with dancing. I just don't know if problem solving would be one of them. I don't know if pattern recognition would be one of them.
Can I ask you a question?
Uh-oh.
So when I choreograph a dance for 30 kids, you don't think there's pattern recognition and moving spots and formations?
See, she's mad already.
I'm not mad, I'm asking a question.
But girl, you ain't supposed to
It's
be.
just different.
I'm gonna give you the 4.
Why the 4?
I feel like I don't know, man.
She's
I don't
trying to
know. She
convince
does
me.
dance?
too much.
All my dance people out there, I'm sorry. We'll go 5. He wore a video game shirt, so I know he may be smart, but
Of course.
Hi.
People
All
gonna
right, right off the
recognize.
bat, video games is on your shirt. So to me, I'm reading that as you stray more on the nerdy side, I suppose.
No, that's
So
so
gay in high
dumb.
school?
I don't want
You
to
know
talk
how much time niggas can waste playing video games? That's what? That don't automatically mean that you're smart. You're spending a lot of time playing video games. You're probably not spending as much time reading and doing your fucking work. But our girl, I don't like her.
Why not?
I guess I didn't do very well.
I'm just thinking about the stereotypes right now. They're hitting a little diff right now.
Is there an Asian?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
course.
I had Asian friends in high school, and they were brought up differently than me. Their parents are very strict on them,
That is
all about
true.
that, because they want their
But
kids
that
to
don't
strive for better
automatically
things and
mean
all
they
that.
smart.
Did
It's
they
so
get good
dumb.
grades?
Yes. I feel like I was just sticking to what I knew, you know.
That's
Now-
fair.
why don't you have a job?
Well, I've been struggling with mental health a lot recently, like depression and anxiety and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of hard to maintain a job when it's hard to leave my bed.
Okay, understandable.
No, totally. Mental illness is such a
Girl,
big
shut
stigma.
up.
Especially with intelligence too. People may perceive you as less intelligent because you have
Right.
or deal with mental illnesses.
Yeah.
You are the strongest link in the room.
Do you think I deserve it?
I do think you deserve it.
She's so self-righteous. I don't like her.
You're fabulous. You know, I feel you are.
I mean, that's a nice compliment, but
yeah.
what does fabulous have to do with intelligence?
You know, this is true. I think you have been very vulnerable and have a really high emotional intelligence, and I think that would really help you with an IQ test.
I'm gonna give him 6. I don't know if emotional intelligence is always equal to
It
IQ.
isn't. So
And-
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
matters.
saying. What is she talking about?
No.
It's literally based on your emotion
Low EQ?
and how you deal with your
Asperger's
emotions.
and
That
high
has
anxiety
nothing to do with
depression.
your.
I don't care
fucking book
a lot of times.
That was hard. I feel like super judgmental.
I don't think
You
I
are,
did
you
good.
didn't have to
Fuck,
be.
I mean, I think I did a good job explaining why I did things. That's the part I think I did good on.
How many do you think you ranked correctly?
I hopefully at least 3. That would make my day.
Please, everybody, put on your correct placard.
Probably
I hope
that's probably how
the
you
Mexican
did it.
homies like one.
I
Please
would
be
laugh.
1 or 2.
If I turn around, they were in 1
Please be
through
1 or
6.
2.
Show of hands, who did Josiah guess correctly?
Cuz?
Shut the fuck up. Well, let's go.
That's not bad. I'll take it.
Have the first person come on.
Yes,
I
sis.
got it right. Do you feel like you were the second smartest person in the room?
No, I was hoping for number 1.
How much do you value intelligence?
I feel like your emotional intelligence is really important. Your social skills, the way you relate to people. If you're good at scamming, get ahead in the world. I don't feel like you need to be smart per se.
Yeah.
You let me down. You know, it's fine. I was gonna give him 6. I can't give him 6. Like,
Yeah, why would you give me 6?
man,
Because of the way you speak.
stereotypes, no? I mean,
Exactly.
shit. How do you feel about having the lowest score?
People who do that, I feel like, are the least intelligent. Like, you're so ignorant. You don't understand the fact that people are different, and just because they act a certain way or speak a certain way, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're this way. Like, I think that's ignorant.
My ego took a little hit, but
As long as you're making good money, does it matter how smart you are?
nope. I guess it never stopped me from making money.
How much do you value
That part.
intelligence?
I think what's more important than intelligence is people skills. Maneuver within different groups of people, being able to learn from people who are real different from you, and be able to know yourself well enough to figure out what you need.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Hello again.
Hello.
Do you think the fact that I came off as bubbly, maybe naive, lowered my score?
Probably, yeah. I would say so. Coming off as like naive-ish made me feel like, okay, maybe you don't have as much experience. You probably wouldn't have performed as well.
That's totally fair.
You let me down.
You let me down.
Marissa, how do you feel about the 5?
I think I deserve something higher.
How do you feel about the notion of ageism with intelligence?
It's bullshit.
Do you feel the test was fair to you?
Last 3 or 4 were just wacky. I was trying to finish quickly, and so might have hit some buttons that weren't quite right.
Okay.
Hello again.
She is so salty,
So
girl.
do you feel like
Okay.
people think you're dumb because you're a dancer?
Constantly.
Do you think that happened today?
Absolutely.
How?
I mean, you pretty much said there's different types of intelligence, and it is not required to problem solve, to find patterns when you're dancing, when you're teaching, when you're choreographing.
That's just a different
No,
skill
but
set.
it is a different skill set. I think that's true.
So
But I think that
never
the
said
common
I said
common
me.
conception is that
She crazy.
all of those skills are what make intelligence.
I want no trouble.
Can I have a high five?
Come on, no trouble.
We're friends.
He's
We're
in
good.
on a smoke.
I got you right.
As you were going through, were you saving the 1 for me?
Yeah,
or-
I was.
Okay.
I was. My intuition from the beginning was telling me that he was number 1. I'm not even kidding.
When I was taking the test, I was like, oh no, I can't. If I do this too well, I'm gonna fit into a stereotype, you know? Because like, not only is there the stereotype of like, oh, Asian people are really smart, but there's also the stereotype that like sometimes smart people don't really have the best social skills.
Yeah.
And I didn't really want to slot into that.
After talking to him for a while and really get to know him, if I'd had 1 available, I probably would have gave him 1. He gave me a high 5 when I said I was neurodivergent, which probably tells me he's neurodivergent also. So he knows how to mask and shit. And most of us that know how to mask are high IQ. We're fucking nerding out, dude. You asked us to talk to each other, man.
How was this?
It was a kick in the balls.
It definitely changed my perspective. You wouldn't expect people to be in the situations they are just by looking at them. To really find out what they value, you got to talk to them.
There's also not necessarily just like one kind of intelligence. Like you can be book smart, or you can also be emotionally intelligent. You can be a good decision maker, and like all of these are great aspects of what intelligence is.
Thank you very much.
That's the best thing you said. But I really wanted the Mexican homies rating to be higher just because they was counting him out. And that's such a common misconception. People assume that because you speak a certain way or carry yourself a certain way that you're automatically less intelligent, and that's just the most ignorant shit ever. Like, people usually are a product of their environment. If you grow up in a certain area and that's how people speak, you're going to speak that way. And chances are you're going to speak that way into adulthood. It's just the way that you're comfortable speaking. That's it. It doesn't have anything to do with your intelligence. But that dude, he also made a good point. He said, oh, if you're making good money, does it really matter, you know, how intelligent you are? I agree with that. Obviously, you don't want to be stupid to where you're oblivious in the fucking world and you can't navigate life, obviously. But I would argue that you don't need to be the most intelligent and be this super smart person. If you're making good money, who fucking cares? You're having a good quality of life, who cares? A lot of people who are really intelligent as well, they use that to make themselves feel better, to make themselves feel superior to others. It makes them feel good. They can have the shittiest job, the shittiest life, be hella out of shape, busted, with cystic acne, and they just like, well, I know about the war and what happened. It makes them feel good. And it's like, good job. You do that over there with your broke ass, your miserable life. I'm be over here with my lower IQ living a good life. Fuck out of here. But I thought this was a cool video overall. It was interesting. Y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.